Hi, my name is Jocelyn Biro. I'm a PhD student at Wilfrid Laurier University and a 2022 Weston Family Boreal Research Fellow. My research is in collaboration with the Government of BC and the Bulkley Valley Research Centre and supports the Skeena Sustainability Assessment Forum, a government-to-government stewardship initiative. My research area is in central BC, outlined in orange, and is located on the traditional territory of Wet'suwet'en, Nadutan, Simalgach, and Dakhel-speaking peoples. In my study area, moose declines occurred around the same time that disturbances increased on the landscape. My research provides important information for understanding why this decline occurred by asking, where can moose find a healthy meal? A significant portion of a moose's meal is comprised of shrubs. The shrubs that moose eat grow quickly after disturbances. You can see that in this video, where I'm navigating through a very green and very shrubby 12-year-old fire. Because moose eat the shrubs that grow after disturbances, it's often assumed that those disturbances are good for moose. But it's not this simple. How moose use disturbances and how those disturbances impact the number of moose on a landscape can vary. And a significant factor that can drive those responses is food. A healthy meal for a moose means food is both available and nutritious, because an area with lots of shrubs might not meet the needs of moose if the nutrition of those shrubs is low. My research investigates the availability and nutrition of moose food in 3 types of disturbance as they age from 5 to 60 years old. On the left is a site that is natural after fire. This means it was burned and trees are reestablishing on their own. The center photo is a site that is managed after wildfire. This means it was burned and planted with conifer seedlings. Other actions can happen alongside planting, like harvesting dead trees. The photo on the right is a forest harvest. This means there was no fire, but that the trees were removed or harvested for timber. This summer, as a boreal research fellow, I collected nutrition samples of moose food to understand how these disturbances are influencing the nutrition of moose food at different stages of their recovery. To collect these samples, myself and Erica Hanna, a BC government research technician, revisited sites where I'd conducted forage assessments in 2020 and 2021. We walked through these sites and collected nutrition samples of plant species that moose like to eat by mimicking how a moose would feed on these plants. Over the summer, we collected 137 samples that were analyzed with support from the Weston Family Boreal Research Fellowship, a program of Wildlife Conservation Society Canada funded by the Weston Family Foundation. During our fieldwork, we were also fortunate to experience visits from a few curious hummingbirds and a very nonchalant deer, as well as explore some of BC's incredible wild places. I would like to thank the Weston Family Foundation for their generous support that helped make this fieldwork possible. Looking to the future, the landscapes across Western Canada continue to change, with different fire patterns predicted from climate change, prevalence of post-fire management actions, and ongoing forest harvesting. My research identifies how human actions in this changing landscape, like post-fire management or forest harvesting, impact moose food and highlights how to manage those actions to support moose populations in areas where they're a priority. In essence, my research will help manage the landscape so moose can find a healthy meal now and in the future.